30 days, 30 videos, the first daily uploads of 2021. Watch me do awesome things, like ruining a strategy in F1 2020. Returning to Overwatch for the first time in over a year.
I'm going to win!
Hell yeah, you gonna win. Continuing the building of Bretown and City Skyline.
We got one house chilling. That's nice.
Or, if you're interested, discussing a bit of music.
I love the cover of it. It's pretty cool.
But of course, above all that, we're having some fun. Because why not? It's WCW's Wild June 21.
Hello and welcome to today's video. Today, we're here, and it's a tier ranking of F1 drivers. So this one here is gonna be pretty good. Pretty good. So we got every driver here from this current season, 2021. And we're going to rank them here on this list. So I'm excited. I'm real hyped. So, we're going to go in order here. And, put them on our list of favorite drivers. I support you. I can cheer for you. Don't care. Don't like you. You're dog shit. Oh, man. Whoever made this. I don't know who made this. Does it say? Yeah. Reflackley. Killing it. Alright. So let's see. First we got Sebastian Vettel. He's one of my favorite drivers, so he's going to go right to the top. Sebastian Vettel. It would be awesome to see him sort of, doing good and getting some good finishes. So when he did good in Monaco, it was pretty cool to see. A little more of that top fives would be awesome for Sebastian Vettel. Next we got Yuki Tsunoda, one of the rookies this year. I'll put him in the I can cheer for you category. Yuki Tsunoda's, I've only seen him race a few times, but I think there's definitely some potential there for him to do really well. And he started out really well in Bahrain and kind of fell off from there. But we'll see what happens. Pierre Gasly's up next. I don't care. I mean, Pierre Gasly is one of those guys that's kind of there for me. I don't care. I don't really get the Pierre Gasly hype, I guess. He's doing good in a bad car. Not a bad car, but like a mid-tier car. And then you put him into a top car and he was complete trash. So, don't really care. Not really interested. Next up, Fernando Alonso. I don't like you. I don't. Not interested. I think that Fernando Alonso gets talked about way too much on the broadcast. They love him for some reason. And I just feel like he's taking up a spot for, another young driver that could come in. I mean, he's not doing anything. He's getting out raced by Esteban Ocon. Like, come on. Speaking of Ocon, he's one of those guys that's really in the don't care category. I don't know. It's Esteban Ocon. He's kind of chilling. I don't know. Like, he's just there. Antonio Giovinazzi, again, another one of those drivers just there. Not really someone that ever crossed my mind. I'm like, oh yeah, he races in F1. Interesting. Then we got Kimi Räikkönen. I mean, I'm gonna put him here in the I can cheer for you group. I think Kimi Räikkönen's pretty cool. His comments on different things are pretty much just not saying much, or it's a hobby. That kind of those quotes, absolutely amazing. So I'll put him in the I can cheer for you group. George Russell, I'm gonna put him in the I support you group. George Russell, super excited to see what he can do in F1. His one race in Mercedes in the Secure Grand Prix was absolutely amazing. So George Russell, right there in the I support you group. Next, Latifi. don't care. It's Nicholas Latifi. He gets out raced by George Russell every single time. But he's not the worst paid driver. Who's up next? Nikita Mazepin. You're absolute shit. I absolutely hate this dude. I'm not a fan, obviously. I don't think anybody really is a Mazepin fan. Let's be honest here. Nothing else we need to talk about with him. Get him out of here. Next up, the GOAT, best driver of all time, Lewis Hamilton. Support category. Second tier, Lewis Hamilton. Before I'd even watched F1, I knew about Lewis Hamilton. Followed him on social media for years before watching F1. Lewis Hamilton's a pretty cool guy, so I'll put him in the I support you category. Next up is Mick Schumacher. Let's see, where we're going to put him. I'm going to put him in the I can cheer for you group. I want to see him do well. Obviously the better of the Haas rookies. I think that, give him a few years, he's got potential to definitely be in a good spot in F1. Next up, Valtteri Bottas. We kind of need like a separate category between don't care and don't like you. It's not that I don't like him, it's just this dude sucks. So I'm going to put him in the don't care category, just because he's not good. He absolutely is terrible in the Mercedes, and cannot wait for George Russell to replace him. Like, Bottas isn't interesting. He's not that good. He rarely does anything impressive in the Mercedes. And, so, not a fan. But now we get to my favorite driver here, Max Verstappen, of course. Up to the top. Favorite driver category. Super excited about this year. Super excited about that win in Monaco. I was hype. So, of course, we'll put Max Verstappen at the top here. Next up is Sergio Perez. And just because he's a Red Bull driver, he gets to be in the I support you category. Probably if he was not a Red Bull driver, he'd probably be in one of these two categories. But he's a Red Bull driver, so by default, he goes in the second tier. Lando Norris, he can go into the I can cheer for you group. He's one of those drivers that's exciting to watch, fun to see him do well. But, not as high up as some of the other drivers. But his teammate will go in the I support you group. Daniel Ricciardo. Right there. Daniel Ricciardo's a pretty cool guy. So, put him right there. Hopefully he starts doing better in the McLaren further into this year. But, it's a sentence what it does. And hopefully he's in a good spot in a few races. We got Charles Leclerc up next. I'm going to put him in the don't care category. Charles Leclerc's not interesting to me. Everybody felt bad for him in Monaco. This man crashed in qualifying on purpose. I don't feel bad for him. So, there you go. Leclerc in the don't care category. Also in the don't care category, Carlos Sainz. Carlos Sainz is kind of just there for me. Kind of just a driver in the race field. And then we got Lance Stroll, also in the don't care category. Lance Stroll is probably the best of the three paid drivers that are in the field. Of course, you got Latifi and Mazepin, so I'll take Stroll over both of those two. But not excited about Lance Stroll. So yeah, that's our tier listing here, so you can kind of know the vibe of where it's at. For me, when it comes to F1, you guys a little more insight in that. Of course, you can see two favorite drivers: Sebastian Vettel, Max Verstappen at the top. Right here below, like this is like the key group for me. Both of these driver groups, so got George Russell, Lewis Hamilton, Sergio Perez, Daniel Ricciardo right there and support you. Cheer for you. Yuki Tsunoda, Kimi Räikkönen, Mick Schumacher, and Lando Norris. And then we got don't care. which is like half the field. Pierre Gasly, Esteban Ocon, Antonio Giovinazzi, Nicholas Latifi, Valtteri Bottas, Charles Leclerc, Carlos Sainz, and Lance Stroll. Then the don't like you category, Fernando Alonso. And then just the year complete and utterly terrible Nikita Mazepin. So, that's that. Thank you for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. We'll see you guys in the next one.